winner of the New Jersey Press Association's Most Innovative Award.
Welcome back to Greater Media Broadcast News. I'm Susie Xie, and I've got the top headlines in Central New Jersey. Here's what you need to know. Getting a bite out of food trucks. JACQUIE performs in Jersey. Student earns spot on Jeopardy. SEISMIC study goes forward. And families get breath of fresh air. Food trucks are rolling their way into the hearts and stomachs of a fiercely loyal clientele in Central New Jersey. Once merely an oasis for the hungry traveler looking to scarf down a hot dog, food trucks have become a destination in themselves. Many local food truck owners have stepped up their game by offering gourmet meals or perfecting specialties such as vegan cuisine. The chefs behind the wheels are also using social media to notify patrons of where they'll be parked on a given day, whether a festival, farm market, or on the street. To find out why the food truck is about living the American dream, see this week's editions of Greater Media newspapers. And here's Mark Rosman with more headlines.
A fundraiser that will benefit a Freehold Township youngster will be held from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. July 19th at the Greenleaf Pet Resort and Hotel on Burnt Tavern Road in Millstone Township. For the past 9 months, 11-year-old Grace West has been waging a battle with neuroblastoma. She has undergone chemotherapy and radiation treatments, stem cell harvesting, a bone marrow transplant, and more. Grace continues to receive medical care at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. A foundation has been started in Grace's name to assist her in her ongoing fight against cancer. The name of the organization is the Cookie Crumblers Foundation, and it refers to Grace's nickname, Cookie, and how the foundation is helping Cookie crumble cancer. Grace's mother, Sharon West, said although the foundation is set up right now to help Grace defeat cancer, the goal is to build the foundation so it can eventually help other children do the same thing. Guests are encouraged to bring their dogs with them to the Greenleaf Pet Resort and Hotel for the July 19th fundraiser. More information can be found in this week's edition of the News Transcript, Examiner, and Tri-Town News.
And here's Amy Rosen with what's going on around town. This week she takes us to the Middlesex Greenway.
The Middlesex Greenway could be on the fast track to improvements and expansions, but not without the cooperation of certain entities. A recent survey indicates that the public is in favor of general improvements to the county-owned 3.5-mile multi-use trail that connects Edison, Metuchen, and Woodbridge. Funding is being sought to address items on a wish list that indicates better signage, innovative fitness, walking, and biking programs, educational opportunities, and more. But first and foremost on the wish list is expansion. Proposed expansions along unused sections of railroad tracks and utility lines can't become a reality until owners of the properties agree to discuss the purchase of the parcels, which hasn't happened yet. Nevertheless, much like the children's story of the little engine that could, advocates for the trail don't intend to give up. Read all about it in this week's Woodbridge Sentinel. Back to you, Susie.
And here are the headlines you need to know this week. Warren Zimmerman has been named the State Theater's interim president and CEO. The Piscataway resident served as the theater's board chairman since 2010. A new law will direct the state to establish a program allowing wineries to hold special occasion events on preserved farmlands. The 44-month pilot program is expected to benefit the state's 48 licensed wineries. Colts Neck native and The Voice finalist Jackie Lee will star in a concert hosted by Operation Provide Comfort, a nonprofit that helps Union Beach residents who are still struggling after Superstorm Sandy. The concert will take place August 23rd at Brookdale. An Edison student will appear on this year's edition of Jeopardy! Teen Tournament. The series begins next Monday, and Jeff Shea will be competing with 15 other teens to win the grand prize of $75,000. Good luck to him. And for more on these stories, see this week's editions of Greater Media newspapers. And here's Tim Morris, who will tell us about the Rugged Maniac event last weekend.
The latest craze in fitness is obstacle course races. Rugged Maniac, a 3-mile run that includes 25 challenging obstacles, returned to Old Bridge's Raceway Park the weekend of July 12th and 13th. Designed to be both physically challenging and fun at the same time, the 11,000 competitors who came to Raceway Park over the 2 days are a testament to how popular these events are becoming. The participants pushed themselves up walls, through tunnels, and down a 50-foot water slide, doing things that aren't normally accustomed to, and completing the race. Rugged Maniac looks like a cross-country race at the start. But soon, runners will begin to encounter the obstacles that turn this into a ragged but fun day for all the participants. They have to climb this rope ladder. No small feat in itself. Still rings present quite a challenge, where they dive into a pool of muddy water for those who can't swing to the other end. Many ended up taking the dive. How's your balance? You can find that out in the frog hop. Some are very nimble afoot, others not so. Again, a trip into muddy water plays here. How about a trial by fire? With some hot feet if you don't jump high enough. As you approach the finish, one must scale this wall. And then climb to the top. For the exhilarating 50-foot water slide, before you can reach your final destination.
That way, guys.
Which is the finish line.
Hi, my name is Jessie. I'm Courtney, and this is our third Rugged Maniac. This is probably the best one. Definitely the best one. Awesome obstacles, definitely some new ones. Not as muddy. Yeah, not as muddy as last year, but last year it rained, so I guess that's why. But overall, really great experience. Definitely recommend it. Best mud run I've done ever. So, awesome.
Tim Morris, Greater Media.
A record number of families will get a breath of fresh air as they welcome deserving children into their homes. Here's Jeremy Grossman with more on the Fresh Air Fund.
This summer, a record number of 48 families in Monmouth County will host children from low-income communities in New York as part of the Fresh Air Fund's Friendly Town program. Karen Medlin, the chairperson for the Fresh Air Fund in northern and western Monmouth County, described the program as life-changing. She said that it's an enlightening experience because it exposes inner-city children to experiences that they would otherwise never have come in contact with.
The controversial seismic study off the Jersey coast will go forward, much to the dismay of local environmentalists and the DEP. Here's Kenny Walter.
A panel of Third Circuit Court of Appeals judges on Monday denied the state's last-ditch effort to block a seismic test from going forward. The project is expected to impact a 240 square mile area over the course of 30 days in the Atlantic Ocean, concluding on August 17th. Cindy Ziff, the executive director of Clean Ocean Action, which has spearheaded opposition to the project, said Monday that the seismic testing is detrimental to marine animals and the ocean. Ziff took part in a July 2nd rally in Barnegat Light Borough, where she estimated that 300 people showed up to oppose seismic testing.
For more in-depth coverage and additional stories, see your Greater Media newspaper today. If you want to keep up with us, like us at facebook.com/Greater Media Broadcast News or click on the subscribe button above. I'm Suzie Shia. Thanks for tuning in.